150 left. Okay.
Flagler Reservoir. Nah, there's a little bit of water. It's not much. There's a little. All the way at the, I don't know if that was the end. I think you can go around. But as far as I walked, which was a pretty decent amount, we still saw good stuff. Happy about it. I haven't seen, definitely haven't seen a kingbird in a while. I'll have to check to see, and I don't think I have internet. So I can't actually tell you if I have been to, or if I have seen a lark sparrow. The eastern kingbird I know I have seen. That was one of the first ones I saw when I came down off the mountain to Colorado. But it's been a while since I've seen a kingbird, an eastern kingbird. That was the western. Why do I keep saying eastern? I saw both in one spot in one day. And so that really has kind of messed me up as far as my memory goes for keeping track of, they're not here, they're over there. Keeping track of which one is which. I don't 100% know them because I went, what's that yellow thing? Anyway, I'm hungry. It's time for lunch. But here, stopping, I did see a lark sparrow. That's pretty cool. Got some pictures of it. I'm happy about that. I don't know if I've never seen one before because I knew it. I just wanted to confirm it before I said anything. But a lark sparrow. I wonder if this used to be much bigger as a reservoir with more water. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, I'm going to go get some lunch now. It is about 12:30 just about. I'm going to head to the nearby town, get some food, and then start making our way to our next location, which won't be very far. This was definitely the biggest stop, was between Rocky Mountain Arsenal and Lyman. That was our biggest go-between spaces. So now we're just kind of going as we go. We'll see what we see. Some of them are like just a town where I'm just going to pull off for a few minutes, look around at a little city park, and other ones are state wildlife areas that, have some activity for sure. All right, lunchtime though. I see pizza. The one thing I did not want to get. Travel Plaza. Well, dip. Grab and goable, but I really don't want to get pizza. I'm going to get more pizza later. Well, I'll stop and see if there's anything else. It looks like there's a shop or something maybe here. They might have sandwiches. Something. The next town, 30 minutes away, has way more options. It's actually a town, not just a rest stop area, gas station type thing. It looked like this place was mostly pizza. And I'm gonna go there. So that's that. Lots and lots of fast food. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for something else. And also to go to the South Republican State area. No, I do believe that's Republican. Yeah, Lots and lots of fast food area, but I want to find something different. I did see on the map somewhere a little further into town, Mexican. I could eat Mexican. I like that quite a bit. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Arby's. We're in Burlington, Colorado. Clearly a much bigger Safeway. I could go get a sandwich. I feel like it was somewhere kind of down the main area, and I feel like that's here. I'm just kind of going off of reasonably where I saw it on the map. I saw something about a Mexican grill, and I thought, okay, sure. Why not? A small town, probably. Maybe a city. I'll have to look. You are turning. Yes. Kind of looked like it was down here in the middle of things. It may be tucked back somewhere, but I don't know. We still have many hours before I really have to be there in Kansas. And I'm definitely hungry. The land office. Dealerships and dealerships. This feels more like a city to me. I bet it's the city of Burlington. I bet it is. And I bet if I don't see anything in a minute or so, I'm going to pull over and look up directions. A garage. Class. Coffee shop. Maybe another coffee shop. Old Town. Carousel. Something. Real estate. Yeah. Car wash. Dollar General seems like a pretty good place to stop and look. Oh, I see a burger on that sign right there. That might be some food. Although I remember having a burger for dinner, looking at what I saw pictures of at the restaurant, so I'm not entirely sure. Open daily VFW. Oh, there's a giant helicopter right there. The VFW. Oh, that stands for something. I remember my dad talking about that. Military stuff. Hush. Let's see here. First of all, take a picture of that. I should call him. Oh, it's his birthday today. I should call him. For sure. I have full bars. Excellent. Veterans of Foreign Wars of the U.S. or VFW. Okay. And they serve food there, or there's a restaurant next to it? I can't imagine. What on earth? Okay. Maps. I was looking here. I think I went too far. The Farm Grill restaurant. There it is. Tequila's Mexican Grill. Sounds pretty good. Fajitas, enchiladas, and margaritas. Well, I'd have 2 of those. All right, let's go. 3 minutes. Directions there. Yes. Go with Android Auto. Yes, I agree. This is not the first time I've done this car. I don't understand what's going on here. Thank you. Directions to there. All right. There's a median there. There's a median no matter what. I think I gotta turn around no matter where I go. Do, 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 do. Should I turn onto 9th Street? Don't know where that is. Oh, you definitely can go left here. It opens up and there's nobody coming. And I think that's the direction I need to go. So, we're good here. Good there. That says 10th. We're going this way. Oh, they wanted me to go straight across there. I see. That's fine. I can go down here and go right. 11th. I'd live here. There seems to be fast enough internet. I don't know about home or anything. It's a quiet little place, I think. Just big enough, but I like how big the roads are. I imagine they get a decent amount of snow. We want to turn on the 14th. That's 13th. Old Town's that way. That's a fun little log cabin thing. Which is somebody's house? No, it's like a storefront. I don't think it's open for anything. It may be permanently closed. What is that brick building? Wow. You can't see that. It was over to the left. I don't have anything facing that. State Armory. What? I don't know. Land investments. There's a post office for Burlington, Colorado. And then we're coming up on... Looks like you pull in here. The public library is right across the street. It doesn't look like there's parking. A little downtown area. Yeah, I think the restaurant is there. Definitely looks like a fun little spot, but yeah, there is nothing. Let me go up here on the corner. Try that. Whoop, there's one right there on the corner. This is still a spot. Okay, I'll do that. Right up to the edge. All right, well, I'm gonna walk. I didn't expect to find a little downtown area or anything. This is cute. Burlington, Colorado. I'm gonna look it up on my phone while I go eat lunch. I'll be back in probably a half hour at least. That was a good decision. I don't know why that didn't dawn on me before. Stop and get a fun meal. Whenever we're doing a road trip, it's always like the most we would stop for at a road trip, as far as a sit-down restaurant. Whenever we did that was, first of all, cost, but Cracker Barrel. We would stop at a Cracker Barrel, which I absolutely would have stopped at a Cracker Barrel if I'd seen one around somewhere. But there wasn't one, and that's okay. Let's see. The next place, I don't think I can do it from here. I learned about Burlington, Colorado. That wasn't too bad. A half hour, like, in total with the whole thing, I think. The next place to go to is here in town. I marked it because I knew I'd be coming right along here. Okay. But before we go do that, there was something else. So, first of all, let's see if it just comes up if I start typing in. Yes. Because it is a national, it says temporarily closed. We'll see. I understand it's closed. Let's go anyway and see if we can at least take a picture with it being closed. Anybody coming up behind? No. Okay, good. They're backing out over there, but I'm good. I just go straight here. So, the city of Burlington. It is a city. Mexican fast food over there. Midway. Oh, that's a movie theater. Mandalorian and Grogu in a few weeks. Ooh! I'm excited for that. Yeah. Alright. Well, you started going, man, so I don't know what you want. I was there first. Wave your hands at me, that's fine. I don't understand. You also stopped and then decided you would go even after I stopped. Whatever. So, the city of Burlington was established long time ago by a man named Lowell. Lowell? Not really relevant, because it's not really what happened. He was in the wrong spot. It said it was, I forget how many, the city park. That's a nice little place. 10 miles away or 11 miles away or something. I've already forgotten. I was just reading it while I was eating on the Wikipedia, which was that he established it, quote unquote, expecting the railroad, which did not happen. The railroad. Okay, wait. Here, there. That's clearly it behind there. Can I go here? Let's see. Kit Carson County Fairgrounds, no alcoholic. Okay. That's an exit only, so I can't go in there. Anyway, he was in the wrong spot. He didn't know it. Like they then the railroad got here and went, yeah, that's not it. And not only did he not have the legal rights to do so, he didn't own the land or anything. Just no alcoholic beverages. I can get out and walk around though. Okay, cool. I don't know what else is here, but this is a national landmark. So yeah, the guy tried to, establish a place that he didn't have the rights to do so at all or anything. And so the city of Burlington is not where it was originally, like where they went, oh, we're going to do that. And then the businesses that had established there moved when the railroad came through. So there was that. What else did I learn about it? It's about 3,000 people. I think we're about elevation of 4,000. So we've come down 1,000, 1,500. I kind of forget where I live at. And there is a national landmark here that was a carousel and doesn't appear to be so anymore unless it's further in there. I don't know if you can see it at all. I'm going to get out and walk around. I assume it's that building there. I don't know. It's just something to do. I still have time. I'm about an hour and a half from the destination. We got a couple more stops to make along the way, including one on the south side of Burlington where there's just a puddle of water I looked at and saw on eBird and went, sure, I'll just drive by it. We'll see. I think I can just do that from the car, and then we'll continue up to the South Republican State Wildlife Area, I believe. We saw that on the sign as I was getting off the interstate. But yeah, it's neat. They have carnivals here at the fairgrounds, but all the stuff is over there because it's clearly not going on right now. I'm going to go out and walk around a little bit and just look, kind of digest the food a little bit, and then we're going to keep going. Carousel is the sixth of 674 carousels manufactured by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company, PTC, between 1904 and 1933. Carousel itself was manufactured in 1905 for Litch Gardens, an amusement park in Denver. The carousel and its band organ were sold to Kit Carson County for $1,200 in 1928. The county commissioners making the purchase decision were heavily criticized for such a frivolous expenditure were not re-elected. It's a 3-row stationary. The animals do not move up and down machine that spins at nearly 12 miles an hour, much faster than most carousels. Oh, wow. 46 hand-carved animals mounted on a 45-foot diameter platform march counterclockwise. Drive machinery and the center of the carousel are enclosed by 45 oil paintings mounted in tiers of 3. Restoration of PTC number 6 and its Wurlitzer Monster Military Band organ began in 1976 as ongoing. Renowned organ restorer Art Reblitz and art conservators John Pogziba and Will Martin VIII were the principal craftsmen for the band organ and carousel restoration. The carousel was designated National Historic Landmark in 1987, and the museum, designed by Rand and Karen Hood of Visual West, opened in 2007. Neat. From Memorial Day, Saturday through Labor Day. Closed for the season. No? Cool. All right, well, now I'm gonna go see birds. Pretty neat though. That was neat. Was this not on that whole time? I thought I left it on. Ah, shoot. Yeah, whoops. Well, hopefully it wasn't super windy. I was talking very quietly, expecting a mic right here to be picking me up. Whether or not that worked, I mean, I know it didn't work because I just got back in the car and realized this mic wasn't turned on. Whoops. Didn't even look at it. All I did though was walk around. The carousel's all packed up. It is not open for the season. They are open Memorial Day through Labor Day. So we're a bit too early for that. Memorial Day's coming up, isn't it? I believe, here at the end of May. So a couple weeks too early, but that's okay. Cool. It was interesting. I find it interesting to learn about things like that, them declaring it a National Historical Landmark. In 1987. It was almost 40 years ago. And it's, there was more information on the website about why it's a National Historical Landmark and the fact that, like, it had a menagerie, is what they call it. They don't go up and down. It's not that kind of carousel. They just stay on there. But it goes up to 12 miles an hour, which is apparently much faster than most carousels. That was not something I read on the Wikipedia. That was what it said on the sign there. But on the Wikipedia, it mentioned about how it's very unique as a carousel because of it being a menagerie. There's more than just horses. Most... How'd you go off? Anyway, most of them are just horses, I guess, which makes sense. I think the only carousels I've ever been on as a child was all horses. And this had burros and a hippo, I want to say, or something like that, and giraffes maybe, or other things. Maybe I have, but I feel like a giraffe is something you'd see on a... Horses are the most common, that's for sure, but I feel like it's not impossible that I would see something. Trying to think back to, of all the times I've ever been on a carousel as a child, that was probably less than 3 times. Was there one at the Mall of Georgia? I want to say there was at one point, and we went and did that. God, where were the other ones? There was one, I think if I'm remembering correctly, and I might not be, I think there was one, I was going to stop every, oops, well, okay. I've just connected 2 things together here as far as like what I was going to do. Excuse me. There was a mall back where I used to live, and by the food court there was a carousel. And I remember going there, not for the carousel as I was an adult in my mid-20s, but it was because I could sit inside and hit the carousel Pokestop and then the other one nearby for something else. I could do both of those while I was just sitting there, and that's exactly what I did. Let's see, we go this way, then we continue on straight. We don't get in the turn only. But this is a turn only, so I don't want to be here. I want to continue under the interstate, city of Burlington. Anyway, I just remember going there and being like, this will be nice, I'll do that. And then I got there and I went, oh, right. Carousels plays music really loudly. So it was not an enjoyable time. It was something where I remember sitting in the food court. It was at not the peak, but like a year or 2 after the peak. I remember that. Anyway, that reminded me I was going to try to hit as many stops playing Pokemon along the way as I could. So the highway's right there. I'm now on the backside of Burlington. Everything Burlington is up that way. But I also wonder if the coat factory's here. I assume there's got to be one somewhere, right? Legally, I think. There is, and there's construction stuff happening. There's some crews working on power things. I think they're taking a lunch right now, but you know. Wow, that's really tall. Somewhere up here was a place where I think you can just kind of pull off. Dirt road. Slow it down. Yeah. Up here along the side, I think I can just pull off and look. There's birds in the road. Yeah, up here on the left. So I'll go past the turnaround, come back so I can be on the right-hand side for it. I'll just do a little drive-by. Birds. Take a look around. There's plenty of red-winged blackbirds chasing each other. There's quite a lot here. But I don't think there's an area to necessarily pull off and go, well, maybe. Is this open or closed? Somebody up ahead was flashing lights on. Closed, do not enter. Okay. So we're just here. There's nothing stopping me from just slowing down and looking. Not much at this one. Move on. What are you doing up there? Looking at birds. They got binoculars too. Someone else did the same idea. Lots of red-winged blackbirds, lots of red-winged blackbirds. Oh, what do we got on the water? Mallards. Yeah. 6, 8, maybe 10. There's a coot back there. 2 coots. Okay, okay. I could just pull all the way over. Nobody's here. It's not like it's going to matter that much. I could get over here into the dirt. Just kind of go along. Let's see here. Where are my bigger ones? These are what I need for a reservoir. Yeah, now we can tell those are mallards. There's a coot there. 2, 3, 4, 5. One just went under. 5 coots. Wilson's phalaropes. 4 of those. Another coot. That makes 6. Another Wilson's phalarope. Okay, okay. So mallards, there were 5 of those. Or 6 actually, I should say. Because there were some females. Coots. 6. Wilson phalarope. Maybe 4 of those. There's another one there. We've got 4 cormorants flying. Wow, there's a bunch at the next one. I'm going to move up. Right on up here. And let's navigate this one. There are tons of things out here. What do we have? Oh, wow. All right, let's get a count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Don't move. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74 coming in for a landing, 75, 76, 77, you're not one, 78, 89, 84, 85, 67, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 4, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, 8, 9, and they took off. I can't. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Those are Wilson's phalaropes. Those little shorebirds. My god, there's over 100 of them. That's crazy. Over 110, I think. It's about where I got up to. What else we got out there? My god. That was a larger number than I've seen before. We got a sandpiper out there. What kind? I don't know them well enough. Unfortunately, I only just saw a solitary one for the very first time. Oh, wow. Way out there on the fence is something kind of white and black. I can't tell what that is. There's a gull, there's a mallard. Another mallard. Oh, there's a ruddy duck? Is that what you are? Yes, ruddy duck. Alright, so a couple more mallards. A ruddy duck. There was a gull. Here come 3 more mallards into a small pond to the side. Mallard. Gull. Ring-billed gulls are infrequent for here. That's a ring-bill. Where are all these ducks out here? It's a big group of them. I'm not going to get any photos even worth taking. And considering this whole weekend, I'm not going to start filling up my camera and my editing time later on with anything that's not, not really worth it. Too bad you can't go in there and walk around, but it would probably get you a little too close. So it makes sense. That's cool. What's the female ruddy duck look like? Ah, okay, that might be it then. We might have a bunch of ruddy ducks out here. Because there's definitely a couple males. They're tucked back, they're sleeping. I know it's hot for, a day, but there is a good 12 right there. That's cool. Ruddy duck. What are you? That's not... Oh yeah, it was. Okay. Just didn't look nearly as dark on top. Now, wait a minute. You're different. Yeah, you just dove under in the back. You've got a white spot that doesn't wrap around. Is that the golden eye? Maybe not. Oh yeah, no, you're a golden eye. Okay. Yeah. Male golden eye, bright white patch. What? Oh, it's unreported. Not rare. It's just never been reported here. Well, there's one right over there. See if I can get a shot of it, just in case. It's right by this wire. There we go. Just confirm. Zoom in. Bad photo. I mean, it's so far out. That'll do better. Yep, that's clearly a white spot on a dark head. That is a common goldeneye. They have not been reported here before, so that is pretty cool. It's got that red dot of, oh, double check me. But I took a photo. Don't know what kind of sandpiper those are. What's the most common one? Because I'm sure that's what we have. Spotted. Wow, there's a lot of sandpipers. Wait, it's not a dowitcher, is it? No. Those are much more orange. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Get back here. Where'd you go? That is a gull I've not seen before. Come on, focus up on the gull. Wait, nope. Okay, hold on. Is that Franklin's? Black and white on the tail? Yes, Franklin's gull. Okay, that's cool. I don't think I've seen that one. It's infrequent. Yeah, very clearly got a black head, though. Like, there's a ring-billed gull as well, but... Man, that's cool. That's really cool. Now I'm glad I came here. Okay. I think that's everything. It's interesting how there wasn't as much on that pond, but this one here, plenty. Oh, a couple more coots. Checking the edges now. Yep, those are coots. That's a nesting pair. Or, you know, I'm actually going to add them like that. They're not nesting, but that's a pair of coots next to each other. All right. I'll pull up just a bit to check out this one last pond. I know that's also what these bird watchers ahead of me are doing. So I'm just going to nice and slow. There's something flying. Oh, I can't tell. It's got wings though, like a... may have been a gull. Morning doves, couple of geese. Okay. Nobody coming. I'm gonna move up and around and see if I can. Friendly wave. Do not enter, do not enter. I have no intention of it, but I do plan on turning around and coming back up the other way now. Mallard, 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 mallard. I gotta start learning what the Mexican duck is, because apparently they look pretty closely similar. Those are all mallards. There's like 8 more there. 2 more on that side. Okay. Okay. So some geese and more mallards. I think that'll do it for here. 2 of those. 20. Okay. Cool. Well, this is fun. Didn't expect to see all this. Let me check the field here. Because boy, you just imagine seeing a horned lark out here amongst the fields from what I read about them. Oh yeah. Okay. I think that's good. I'm going to move on to the next spot. We're going to go see some more birds for sure. Cool it, car. We're almost done. All right. Yep. Until the next location, I'm going to drive through Burlington and head north up here to that state wildlife area. Check that out. And then I believe we are headed over into Kansas after that before we make our next stop. We might be stopping just before the state line. I don't remember.